Literally, that is how Hassan thinks. Women to him are objects. I know I sound like some male feminist right now. It must be rubbing off on me. But he views women and any sort of company they hold.
No, he's doing the opposite in that clip. Okay, this woman is a person that is clearly, she's one of two things. Okay, she is either severely mentally ill for, but assuming that they're dating. Assuming that. Okay, she is extremely mentally ill. Okay, to date an unstable person like Asmongold. Okay, like Asmongold lives in filth. He may do it for material gain, but that is just not a healthy environment for a romantic relationship to blossom. Okay, so she may be mentally ill, or more or less likely, depending on how you look at it, she is doing it for money, because Asmongold is a multi-millionaire.
And as something that
because she's a person that is capable of making strategic fiscal decisions. This video is about fucking Asmon Kampf. And apparently he's got a girlfriend or something.
Here. So as they say, it's a massive day for the unemployed. We have a situation where the top-ranked chud Asmongold has betrayed everyone by bringing a woman onto his stream. Now, this woman is named Kaise. It's not really clear if it's actually his girlfriend or not, and it's also not really clear how long they've been together. It could be multiple years at this point, but of course, seeing Asmongold, the Roach Lord himself, with a woman has caused a lot of people to crash out, including rank 1 loser Hassan Piker, who is not happy. He is really going full bro tips mode, crashing out, and saying some very hypocritical things about this potential relationship Asmongold is in. But of course, it all begins with this clip right here, where very simply put, Kaise has an influence on Asmongold. Apparently, he's going to play Maple Story, and he's saying, I'm very excited to play, and I'm totally not a simp. I just heard the game is really popular. Now, based on that clip, some people are asking the important questions, because apparently they were doing a tier list for fast food restaurants. People are asking how Dairy Queen is below McDonald's. Very interesting. There's a lot of debate you can have about these various choices, but that's not why we're here. We're here because people are crashing out and calling him a simp. Had to bring out the classic PewDiePie quote there, but yeah, it appears that Asmongold is being accused of simping. Not a good look for the top-ranked chud. Now, of course, Asmongold, is just...
I mean, I think the fairer criticism is that Maple Story is just kind of boring. Okay, I will say that, like, as far as, like, I really don't like MMORPGs. I'm generally not a fan. I'm trying to think of one that I've played. I feel like I played one at some point. I don't like them. Okay, I'm not a fan. I'm not gonna lie. But Maple Story, as far as they go, is pretty good. I hear it's pretty fun. It's like a 2D fucking like a PvE game, I think.
Having a good time, and naturally people are crashing out,
boss
saying,
hunting.
I'm not a simp. I'm not a weak person who's afraid to tell anybody no. I completely signed up for it under my evolution.
You know what I mean.
And this user responds to that quote by saying he's basically reading a script because he wants to get laid. He's a simp. He is doing something he would never do because a girl wants to do it. Dude, they're talking about playing Maple Story. Like, it's okay, man. It's all gonna be okay. At the end of the day, baby is a simp.
I mean, why the fuck why are you surprised by this? You know Asmongold's audience? What, yo, why are Asmongold fans mad when they see... Why are these friendless loser virgins mad when they see their favorite streamer hanging out with a woman? One that they, like, idolize and they, like, feel a lot of, like, relativity towards, like, relatability. Yeah, I wonder why they're... Also, I wonder why this woman is dating a person like Asmongold. I'm sure it has nothing to do with all of the fucking money he has, I'm sure. And I'm also sure that his audience is, if that were true, they would not be aware of that, okay? But it's not true,
found a woman worth simping for. And I understand, like, you know what, I'm a simp too. I simply love...
By the way, in all seriousness, okay, this woman... She might not be a gold digger, okay? She may just be severely mentally ill. You never know. I mean, it could be the case. I don't know. I don't know which one is more... I mean, even if she is a gold digger, right? Like, to go for Asmongold, okay, like, you're giving up a lot there, okay? You could have a sugar daddy that's, like... You know, maybe a little older than you, right? But, like, at least he showers. Maybe he, like, hires a maid. to clean his home for him. Maybe.
If people don't understand anything about him, or people that just genuinely hate him, and they're crashing out over this. Here's another quote saying, "No balls whatsoever. This guy was completely pucked and trained to be subservient to women. He talks big game on his stream, but in reality, he folds immediately for a woman. Men should be leading, and the ones influencing the woman, not the other way around. That's beta behavior." Guys, if your girl convinces you to play MapleStory, you are now a beta, and you're pucked, and you are subservient to women. I have a sinking suspicion this person is not very happy if that's how they view a situation like this. But others are not happy as well, saying he's so disgusting. How he pulled that baddie. I'm pretty jealous right now. You know what? At least this person is honest. Okay, hey, give credit where credit is due. There is some self-awareness. They've created this character.
Yeah, if you didn't know, he is a multi-millionaire. He is a multi-millionaire.
Of Asmongold. Like he's
wow.
a repulsive monster that no one ever want to stand around. And they see it happening. They see Asmongold.
How did Asmongold, a multi-millionaire, bag a conventionally attractive woman? I don't know. I have no idea.
They don't know how to take it. And it's really funny, especially given the fact that just a month ago, Asmongold came out with this quote saying he's more interested in video games than intercourse, and that girls are nice, but he really likes video games, and that's his favorite thing to do. Where users like this were saying Asmongold is transphobic and a liar, and he probably F's the roaches that crawl on him because he is lonely. First of all, projection. Second of all, why are you thinking about him doing stuff like that to roaches? Also, she has seen
projection.
It's projection. That's right. Love is still possible in 2026, ladies and gentlemen. Do not black pill. She saw a roach head in his fridge, and she stayed. Now, of course, he's been cleaning it up, but hey, it kind of goes against all the narratives people are making. And here's another response to the previous clip saying, Asmon can't get with the love of his life, Emiru. So now he's got to pay this OF
That's so
Shank
crazy,
probably $100,000 to come hang.
She found a... First of all, why do you have a roach's head in your fridge? Are you saving it for some... Like, that's intentional. That's not like, oh, I killed a roach in my fridge. Right? Its head, it's cut. What? That's like some MF Doom lyrics. Literally. Literally. Yo. All he said was the roach was never dead.
For company because he has no friends and never leaves his cockroach-infested house.
Dehydrated with a severed head.
See, that's the problem with people like this. They only believe someone could have companionship if it's transactional. And in this case, I guess $100,000 price tag to hang out at his place, his roach-infested house. But you see this other weird part. The most parasocial thing you'll ever see. He can't get with the love of his life, Emiru. Now, what's that all about? Well, it has to do with the whole Mizkif drama where Mizkif is suing Emiru for defamation. We had those leaked Discord screenshots. That was a conversation between Emiru and Asmongold where they had a completely benign conversation, but Mizkif tried to spin it as something not only bad for Asmongold, but also he framed it as them flirting. Definitely wasn't. And then you had totally normal people like this, basically saying Asmongold really wanted to be the one dating her because in this shot, which is of course cropped out, this is a screenshot of the deleted tweet, but he was looking at Emiru. And according to normal people on Twitter, looking in the general direction of a woman means you want to be with them. Interesting stuff. Here's some more cope out of this individual saying it's almost as if all of his streams are a performance. Well, congratulations, you just discovered what streaming is. They are performances. Doesn't mean they're performative, but they are performances. He's there to entertain, and it just makes you think, why would he ever hide?
What? Doesn't mean they're performative? Well, what's the difference? What the fuck is the difference? Like, this is something I've talked about before whenever somebody criticizes a streamer or something by saying they're performative. I'm like, okay, well, we're making content. We're content creators. For people to watch and look at and pontificate over. Okay, that's what a streamer does. It's entertainment. Okay, therefore, streaming is a performance, right? I've been saying this. So to call it performative is just kind of like obvious. It's like, yeah, no shit. Wow. How can a performance be non-performative? I don't understand
there's some people
that.
out there that are claiming he's been
What do you mean?
around this woman for possibly like 2 years at this point. I can't imagine why you would be hesitant to reveal her to the public when people are acting like this. Or acting like this. This relationship won't last long. Asmongold is unbearable to be around. Projection.
True.
Projection, jealousy, seething.
Projection.
And here's another one saying how long...
Nah, bro, that's just like an accurate assessment of reality. Asmongold is insufferable. He's annoying. Right? That doesn't necessarily mean he's unlovable, right? Those qualities. But then, like, you start thinking about what he actually says and thinks about women. You know, it's archaic. He presents himself as this intellectually relic. He's a relic. You know what I'm saying. You know what I mean.
Asmon calls Asmon a passport bro, which is something he called legal mindset and other people as well. It has to do with the fact that she's Asian. And clearly, if Asmongold is with her, according to people like Asmon, it must be something insidious, something wrong, or some sort of weird controlling element.
Wait. She's not American? Is that true? Hold on. Okay, look, if Hassan said that I know what this person is saying. Oh, it's just because she's Asian. You're doing a racism, Hassan. Oh, Hassan hates Asian people. He's racist against Asians. That's first of all, that's crazy. Second of all, like, Hassan just doesn't say things like that for no reason. Okay, I'm not able to find any verified information about the immigration status of Asmongold's current
The kind of racist stuff
love
only the
interest.
non-racist, like, she comes from a rich family, a family from China, right? And then on top of that, she has a lot of her own money. Like, she has
Uh-huh.
photos of, like, herself. I don't know if she, I think actually, I don't think she even knows how to drive, okay? Like, I've never seen her driving anywhere, but she has a brand new car. Hassan could ever come up with, but Hassan is seething. Yes, predictably, Hassan, like a jilted lover, is very upset that he has perhaps lost his chance to be with his obsession that is Asmongold. But of course, it's not too surprising. Anything that looks like a relationship or any sort of future-looking endeavor, something that wants to leave a legacy or something that thinks beyond itself, really upsets Hassan. I mean, just think about his takes about Pragmata, where he's calling everyone a lonely gamer incel for liking this game and its themes relating to wholesome father-daughter dynamics. It doesn't really come as much of a surprise that he'd be so mad about his enemies being in a relationship. And here's his response, and in true Hassan fashion, the male feminist over here immediately shaming this woman for being with Asmongold and for what he believes is some sort of transactional deal between the two of them.
I thought you were pro-sex work. I am, but not all sex work is equal. You know what I mean? Maybe some is a little too much. You know, perhaps some sex work. I'm like, okay. I mean, I see what you're doing, but also there's more respectable ways of doing it.
Amazing. Hassan, the progressive who constantly surrounds himself with OF girls, who is frequently going.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good point though, because sex work. Hold on, Donut says I'm doing a video and wait, shit, did I just? All right, I'm doing a video. I need your input. Would you rather be gay or a gamer? The answer to that question is I'd rather be gay. I'd rather be a gay. Got him. You got me with that one, Donut. I can't believe that. That's crazy.
Parties, all that kind of stuff. He sees a woman.
Oh yeah, but anyway, prostitution, right? Being a prostitute, doing sex work is not degrading in essence, in distillation, at its core, is what I. What's degrading is the regulation or lack thereof around sex work. And the criminalization of it as well. So, you know, there's that. But anyway, being a sex worker and, like, dating someone like Asmongold for money, that is certainly degrading. Right? And the difference between that and all of the other degradation is that you're actually, like, if you choose to date... She doesn't have to date Asmongold for money. Okay, like, it's not like being criminalized or being regulated. Or, I mean, not having, like, worker protections is what I mean. It's more like, you know, using free will to date a disgusting racist neo-Nazi. God damn it, stop knowing all of Twitter. I know everything, man. I know everything.
Asmongold's life, and he thinks it must be transactional. And also, he wouldn't shame her if it was in some way transactional. It's just really shameful because it involves him. Yes, give these progressive people any sort of opportunity to speak about women candidly, and this is exactly what you get. He's really channeling his inner bro tips, and people in replies to a tweet sharing that clip pointing out the obvious here. Tectone saying, so he's gonna get banned, right? Because I called denims a schmostitutes and got banned for 2 weeks. Speaking of that, how old was the German brothel girl at Hassan Piker? And then people pointing out she's near someone I don't like, so she must be doing it for money because she is a schmore. Mr. DSA, the misogynist.
Yeah.
And of course, you can see a
yeah, just more fucking misinformation, lies, and like rehashing the same tired. Hassan made a stupid parody series where he pretended to be red pilled, like for content. It's like, yeah, okay, man, you got him.
classic quote from
Got him.
his former persona bro tips. And let's be honest, he just evolved. I mean, he's always been this frat bro creep, and he's now just kind of evolving into his own space. Now he's.
I'm not gonna lie, I would be ashamed if my daughter was a sex worker. It's mainly because it's a lot of degenerate stuff that you have to do. I don't have to go into detail. I just don't think I could look at her the same. Okay, man, well, it's a job like anything else, and I would much rather my daughter be a sex work. Like, dude, sex work is so far up the list of, like, of things that I don't care about. You know, my daughter doing, like, there are so many worse jobs than sex worker. Like, defense contractor. Or, engineer at Lockheed Martin. Like, yeah, it's your kid, and it's sex work, right? So, like, whether they're a male or female, that's like, right? But, you know, so I get that. I get that part. Okay, it's just like, is it the worst thing ever? Hell no. Not even near fucking close. And I would be supportive of it. I'd be completely supportive. I hope you would too.
The woke guy, the
despite your
socialist,
feelings
he really
about
never
it.
changed. He just rebranded. But Asmongold would reply to some of these claims made by Hassan, and let's give it a listen.
You know, what do I know? What do I fucking know? I don't know anything. Okay.
You talk. It's crazy. You know what's so funny to me is that these are the people that constantly talk about me being a misogynist and how much I hate women and everything like this. And then the moment that like there's a female that is in my vicinity, they immediately.
Don't get me wrong, I am being a biased male. I just wish I could change that because I do watch porn. How do I prevent myself from being a hypocrite? To be a hypocrite is to be human. Humans are inherently contradictory, of course. But anyway, there's nothing wrong with watching porn. However, there is something wrong with, you know, seeing women as, like, degrading themselves because they do sex work. That is, of course, misogynistic. If my son is a worker, I wouldn't bat an eye. Why do we get irate if it's our daughter? Because women are objects to be used, and when they are used, they are of lower quality, and they're to be, you know, tossed into the trash, of course. That's why. You know, there's a difference, right? Men are the users, women are the objects. Hope that clears things up. All right, anyway, moving on.
Immediately turn into Andrew Tate.
Yep.
Immediately Andrew Tate. Instantaneously, fucking like 180 degrees.
I thought you were pro sex work. I am, but not all sex work is equal. You know what I mean?
What?
Literally, bro, he is one clip away from being Andrew Tate. Bro, just because you went to a brothel doesn't mean every interaction with a female is prostitution.
Literally, that is how Hassan thinks. Women to him are objects. I know I sound like some male feminist right now. It must be rubbing off on me. But he views women in any sort of company they hold with men.
No, he's doing the opposite in that clip. Okay, this woman is a person that is clearly, she's one of two things. Okay, she is either severely mentally ill for, but assuming that they're dating, assuming that, okay, she is extremely mentally ill, okay, to date an unstable person like Asmongold, okay, like, Asmongold lives in filth. He may do it for material gain, but that is just not a healthy environment for a romantic relationship to blossom. Okay, so she may be mentally ill, or more or less likely, depending on how you look at it, she is doing it for money, because Asmongold is a multi-millionaire.
And as something that
Because she's a person that is capable of making strategic fiscal decisions.
Actional,
All right.
involves people he doesn't like. It's really sad if you think about it, but this is a guy, again, Hassan, despite his looks, despite anything that he has in terms of wealth, success, he still has to pay for it. That is something that should be talked about more. But of course, he defends those actions by saying he's somehow supporting women by paying for them at brothels. The champagne socialists are not sending their best, ladies and gentlemen.
By the way, like, I mean, I don't want to go on. Like, I think it's weird to like defend yourself for something like this. It's just a weird conversation. It's weird for somebody like this to even bring it up.
Why is he even
But like, she comes from a rich family, you know, a family from China, right? And then on top of that, she has a lot of her own money. Like, she has photos of like herself. I don't know if she. I think actually, I don't think she even knows how to drive. Okay, like I've never seen her driving anywhere, but she has a brand new car.
How does Hassan like know any of this? It's really sad, but then again, like, he's a jilted lover, right? He's obsessed with Asmongold. Asmongold gets a girl in his life, and all of a sudden, he's trying to cope. He's saying, no, it must be transactional. There's something not right here, because deep down, he's upset because he's lost.
Oh, okay, yeah, definitely not transactional.
Definitely,
Definitely.
ladies and gentlemen. But anyways, that's the situation. A lot of people are talking about this, and I thought it was something funny to talk about in this video. But for now, that's gonna do it. If you enjoyed, please consider giving the video a like, consider subscribing, and turning on notifications for daily uploads, as well as multiple streams every week live here on YouTube. But overall, hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.
That's crazy, man. That I'm at a lot. This is the first time I've finished a video from one of these idiots, and I'm like, like what a note to end on. Okay, and she is from China.